Hi guys, so today we are going to show you how to join a client to a domain and verify our DHCP settings a while back if it's really working. So this is a Windows 7 client, so let's check that one. Properties, computer properties. Okay, it's a Windows 7 Ultimate. Okay, so what we're going to do is try to check if our Windows 7 is actually getting an IP address on the DHCP server we have actually set up earlier. So I'm going to CMD, and I'm going to type ipconfig. Okay, this is one of the ways you are going to check and verify if your computer has an IP address. So I have it 172.20.20.10. One more way to have additional information is ipconfig all, and you can check it here. Scroll up. So it says here DHCP server 20.20.1. That is our server machine we set up earlier. So one more way to check this one is right click here and go to local area network and then properties and then here. So you can check it here. It's actually obtaining IP address automatically. Unlike for our server, we're setting it as a static. So for now, we're going to check it also on our server if we can read this client from there on. So we're going to switch to our server. So here we go. This is our server, and we're going to check on our roles here. DHCP server, we should be able to see that we have one client connected. So here, address leases. There we go. It's 172.20.20.10. So the name is, we can check this one. We can check the name if it's correct. This is I did not change the name, but let's try to check on our Windows client if this is really the client that got the IP address. That is Windows 7 GG4 and so on and so forth. So let's switch now. So this is our Windows machine. Let's try to check the name if it's really this. I just want to show you. Actually it is, but I just want to give you verification. See, it is, and it is getting the IP address that we got from that server. So you can see it here, 20.20.10. So we did not set this one as a static. It's actually obtaining IP address automatically. Okay. So next up, after verifying that our server on the DHCP server 2008 is working, we are going to join this one to the domain. So in joining this one to the domain, we just go to computer and then right click that one, go for change settings. On the change settings button, we can go for change. This is where we change it. So we're going to join it to the domain. We can also change the name of this one to PC1 so that we know how many pieces we have, or it depends on how we name it. So in the domain, we're going to type gnard.com because that's the domain we want this one to be joined. Okay? Okay, so we are going to join this one. We need the administrator, login administrator, and then our password for the domain so that it will join that one. Okay, let's just wait for some time. Okay, welcome to gnard.com domain. Okay, that's it. That's how to join it, and it's over. Let's just wait for some time for the server to add this one to its domain. Okay, you must restart your computer to apply these settings. There you go. Okay, close, restart now, and we can actually see that one that it's joined to the domain. So after restarting that one, we get to this logon page, and then we can press that one, PC1 master. So we can switch user here. If we try to log in here, we are logging into the local machine. But if we switch user, other users, we can log into the gnard.com. Now we do not have a user yet. So I'm going to go to the server and create a user for us to log into this client PC. So I'm going to post. So we're going to create a user here so that we can use that user to log into our client machine. So I'm going to go for roles here, and then on the Active Directory domain services, I'm going to go to the Active Directory gnar.com, and then you can see it here, users. On this users page, we can create UU. We call it UU, these folders. We call it organizational unit. Okay, so right click here, we can create UU, organizational unit. There you go. And then let's just say lab 1 users. Okay, users. Okay, so we created an UU here, and then we can create users, this left pane. Now, I mean right. Okay, so right click, new, and then user, and then I'm going to use it sample, and then user. Okay, that's the name. So you can put the username you want. So I'm going to s.user. It depends on how you want it to be. For me, I just got the first letter of this, and then like the last name s.user. I'm going to click next. Here, user must change password at next logon. So if I'm going to put a password here, of course I know the password, but if you are going to set up a password for everyone else, then they should be able to change that one on their first logon. So I'm just going to put password welcome, and then welcome. So by the time the user uses this one to log in, it will require the user to change the password. Okay, so I'm going to press next and finish. There you go, our sample user is done. That's how easy it is. So I'm going to switch to my Windows client machine and try to log in this user. Okay, so so this is my client Windows machine. I'm going to, log in here. But I need to switch user because I'm not logging into my domain. I need to be logging into gnar.com. So switch user, other users. If you can see it here, we need to log into the domain gnar. This is our server. We are going to log into that. So our username is s.user, and our password is welcome. Okay, and then let's go. And it says here the user password must be changed before logging on the first time. So I'm going to change the password here, change it, and then change it again. Oh, sorry, that's kind of wrong. There you go. So let's log in. Your password has been changed. Voila! There you go. We're logging into our first Windows machine that is joined to our Windows Server 2008. So on the CSS exam in C2, after this, these are the steps on how we're going to do it. It depends on what domain you're going to use. It depends on what DHCP scope you're going to set. And here you go. Our next task would be doing other requirements on the CSS. So as of now, this is where we end in joining it to the domain. So we can go to my computer, right click that one. You should be able to see that one, that this PC one is joined to the domain gnar.com. So there you go. Joining a domain, making a user is all included up here. So see you on my next video again. Bye-bye.